Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to more WINDROSE with me, LG. Carrying on building our new mega pirate base, New London. Give me a sec. New manager open. Twitch and YouTube. AJR. It's fine. Right, so I'm deconstructing pretty much everything in this place. Feels bad, but I need to move. I need to go mine some iron actually. Short that. Lime, salt. Oh, right. Let's just empty out the rest of the storage of this old base. Those and roots. And but yeah, I'm struggling with animal fat for lights. I've run out of iron for a lot of the light fittings and stuff, so I do need to get some animal fat. I did have a little jot round for some animal fat, but it doesn't always drop. Got like 4, 6. Already spent that. Starting to forget where I put everything now that I've got so much more storage room. Got a bit. Bada-bum, bada-bum, bada-bum. Right, this is sort of my go bag thing here. So things I don't need to take with. Really, I put here to take more stuff. Everything's gonna go. Served me well for 100+ game hours of the 3 bosses and biomes. Mostly got food here. I think probably gonna need, I mean, this end up using quite a lot of Up my fats, up my salts, quite new. I don't think it really matters too much. We can box up, but now we've got some of the swamp stuff. I probably need a third. Sort of food box bay. This is meant to be ready-made food here, but right. Go back. More. I've deconstructed pretty much all of the benches and stuff now. I cleared out this room. Gotta go and collect really all the building materials. Probably the same with this. I don't know what to do with these bullets. I don't know. I don't want them. Could take the copper one. I don't know if they eventually. Probably do. Take those. Yeah, so this one's got a lot of that. Take as much as we can and come back. Took away half the pier stuff and the cranes and leaving a little bit. I built out here a little bit more and I started to try from the other side. They might not meet or be the same height, so I'm struggling to get stuff right here in the middle because of its depth and the way the building mechanics work, but I want to try and connect them up so that they are the same height, elevation and stuff, and then we might cut out a bit and do a bridge and all that stuff, but in the moment the work in progress. Wait, my fault? Yeah. I was putting this bark, wasn't I? I think really I should just put a bark in. And take the woods, and I'll take that. Put that in another barrel. One here, yeah. This can be hardwoods. At the moment, this will be our planks. Right. So yeah, I've moved the wharf across. I've got pretty much all the buildings. We're not quite back up to level 29 or 30 for the thing. I'm having a problem with this roof. Come back to it. It does look a bit crowded in here, so I might move some stuff out into another building. Although if you're coming to craft stuff, it's quite nice to be able to do it all in one location. I started to put up a few crew quarters for maybe the traders and what have you, whether they'll use them, but sort of a little dorm room L2. I haven't done the roofs yet, just done these out of brick, put some windows in. And I don't think these are I've just stuck up some stuff, some farming stuff, just to use what I've got here, regrowing the trees. But again, all that's gonna get moved, but we'll have a practical farm orchard of, now I can order seeds and stuff, so what I'd like to do with like the lemons and trees is sort of, I don't know, whether it be 25 or 50 or something, but have a fairly sort of square pattern of farm stuff. I need to get more seeds for the trees. Like, no matter how many trees you cut down, I seem to be stuck at about 13 seeds for hibiscus. I don't think the traders, you can order wood sapling seeds. This place I started to construct this morning. I haven't really worked out the roof yet because I haven't got proper wooden roofs. And it's all going to be semi-open anyway, we'll see. But I'm going to move the trader vendors and stuff into this section. We've got the kitchen, which we started to build yesterday. Got a roof on it at the moment. There's not a lot of kitchen stuff. I've got, I did unlock the table now. So I can actually put in better tables, but yeah, I'm not really at the stage of doing interiors and rugs and all that stuff yet. So we're just trying to get the basics. As I say, this roof is a dog's breakfast. I need to change it, but yeah, we've basically got a crafting house, we've got kitchens, we've got some markets, some dorms at the back, and the storage rooms. And then on the other side, as I say, we're going to do a tavern and a sort of port, so to speak, and then sort of fancy gardens will be that side as well. Okay, right, let me go dump this stuff off then and pick some more up. Definitely gonna need another box. Can get a row in here, I guess. Look a bit cramped now. Change this sign on here anyway to so they don't really have signs for half the stuff really, like made ingots and things like that. So I think I'll sort of put more swampy stuff in. Means I'll probably take out that, this, maybe these as cane sugar, coffee beans, cornmeal. Not that it matters. Game will take. I'll probably keep these copper bullets. Now, my bullet stuff I'm actually keeping next to the machine at the moment. Oh, actually, those next to where I make them, that's where I'm keeping the powder and sulfur. But yeah, I can't make. I am actually out of iron. But we need more of that. I still need to upgrade some of my ship guns. They're sort of 12. Boarding is 13 or so. I need to also do a bit of sailing around, gather some more silver. Or some blueprints. I've got most of them now. I think I've got about 4 or 5 packs to be able to buy. Then plus some more ship stuff. Right. Take all that. Chest can go. And that's it. And I was going to keep all this up, then it's like, well, you're not going to use it. And it's a bit nostalgic that I need all the mats really, all the wood. I love how it all just puts it. Right, you don't have to stand next to it to have it all go in your inventory. You might not have enough slots for it. Stuff on the floor though if I'm full. Oops, there comes the rest of it. Just check these have nothing in them. Don't think they do. Hey Boxing, how you doing? Welcome back. How are you all? I'm just... I've just pretty much done all the crafting from the old base and now the storage. Desperate need of materials. Get it all relocated. Look at that timber. It all goes in my inventory as long as I have slots for it. Ah, served me well. Oh dear, stuff there. I have got stuff on the floor. Food, that's okay. Dump this off. Yeah, I was watching Dusty's stream this morning and I did a little bit of this offline. Again, mostly moving stuff. Went on a little run to try and get a bit more animal fat. And some skins and stuff just on this new island. It's pretty good for... you know, sulfur animals and hardwood. And I've done a little bit more. I don't know if you saw from the start of the stream, but I've got a few little buildings and a few layouts on the go. Anything in there? Rid of wood. dump off nothing, just this few bits of stone I picked up. Okay, very nice. And we've got lots of storage. I can double up all these barrels and boxes and stuff, but at the moment I've got I mean, I can double that. So we've got reeds, this is wood. Starting to go up now, moving stuff. I've also got the trees growing out the back, so I can grab 120 or something whenever I need it. 2 of stone. Might need a lot more. I mean, some of the things I've looked at cost like 10,000 wood, stone to build. But I need to, I don't know if I can move the traders or I've got to rebuy their certificates. I've left them there at the moment, so we'll find that out in this stream. Yeah, so I built out a little bit here. I'm trying to make them match, but I'm struggling with bits in the middle, but I want to get them at the same, kind of looks kind of right. I want to try and get it the same height. But it won't go as deep at the moment, and I can't build here yet. So I'll see how we go. We're working on that. But yeah, so this sort of structure here, I was playing around with different roof stuff, so I was trying to build my own sort of framing. I still don't have, and I don't know, I've got a couple of packs of, I don't think there's, I find it very strange that there's no wooden roofs. I mean, you know, you've got straw roofs, and we've got, there doesn't seem to be a blueprint. I've got one roof thing still to get, but it still says it's beams and straw. I don't know what to be. But I kind of spent what I had. And this morning I just had enough to buy the stuff about tables. So I've got mahogany interior table stuff, this sort of stuff. So yeah, and then as I said, at the back here, I mean, I don't think the actual characters will use them, but they're sort of housing for the traders and cooks and stuff. Might do another little dormitory here, and I've started just to plant some stuff at the back. It's not, it's just practical at the moment, but we are going to have sort of farms over here, although I wanted to build some stuff over here for the farms, but again the bonfire's creating problems. The staircase is just here so I can get up onto the roof, but it's got a slight design flaw, so but yeah, without the iron I can't replace all the lights with nice braziers. But we've got these streets going on, and then we've got some little cut-throughs, you know, should be nice. I'm thinking of trying to put some sort of porch and decking over the front of some of these buildings. I'm not quite sure how to do that, because I'll probably need to frame it myself. There isn't too much that's pre-built stuff to use. I'd have to use a combination of beams and pillars, but we got things like this, right? So I'm just playing around with some ideas, because, you know, like put something like these on, and then some beams. I think these things are going to look too big or something. But yeah, rather than just have flat frontage, you know, I might have a bit of raised decking. Right, so I still need to go pick up some stuff. And then once I'm making everything, well, I'm kind of doing that now already, apart from some of the garden stuff and the traders. You know, I'm not crafting anything here now, taking that all away. We pick bits that are behind. So, yeah, I wanted to see, get rid of a lot of the, these things actually had rum bottle lights back, so then I get a little bit of iron. This stuff. So these cost like a note to do. I think I've ordered some wood or something.
I'll arrange a shipment.
But I thought you could order several things at once, but it kind of looks like you can only order one product per trader per 70 minutes. So if I do get the note back, so I think we can just move these. Back. Let me just test this then. Jolly good. I'm sure I want to keep the warfare because running into this building, so I think it's probably better if I had it drop off stuff. Did I pick up? That box. Fruit and those and lobster mushrooms can go in there. I think with the amounts I'm gonna have, move. I think I'll move. Salt is actually something we. I think I'm going to move the salt in. Bit of iron back. Oh, each of these give us 50 wood. That cost me 150 silver or something like that. I don't think I really need to do it. I mean, I might need thousands and thousands of woods though, but trees give me 120 wood, so like two replants of the trees give me the same amount of wood as I ordered. I wanted to test it. Storage isn't that much, but then we're going to be using it so much. Right, so if I've got this trader note then, so I should be able to come here. I mean, I might build, if it, thing is, I can buy more notes. So if it is one item per one trade, I mean, I could have 3 or 4 food places take it. I thought there were 4 different merchants, but I may have misunderstood it. Which way round is that? Yeah, because what I might do, because you can just buy more notes, so I presume you can have more, so then I can have sort of back-to-back merchants here.
I'll check.
They need a roof. At the moment, counting.
If you've got coins.
You can see what I'm trying to do. It's sort of like a market area. And I put a little storage thing down here in case we desperately needed it. Running back to the storage room every time.
If you've got coins, I've got roots.
So yeah, so like it's really good that you can order a lot of seeds here, but I can't order tree seeds. Bananas, coconut. So there's a seed and an item. So it's coconuts, bananas, sweet potatoes, pepper seeds, lime seeds, flax seeds, tomato seeds, corn seeds, soya seeds. These come in 30s. These come in 5s. I can buy 10 lots of 5 seeds, or I can buy 10 lots of 30 of the food if I need to. Well, if that all works as intended, we can go get the other guy then. Bring him in. I saw somebody having a lot more than these, and I guess they must have just doubled or tripled them up. But I thought there might have been a sort of a ship merchant and a few others, but they certainly can put more in the game. Right, so we can take all this structure down then, really. We can take the guy.
Everything's for sale, sir.
Right. Take out the structure, the whole thing collapses anyway. There's resting on 79 wood. Nobody will ever know we were here. No one would have believed it. I get the metal back with these. I want to use these in the new place. And more wood. Rope fences. Probably keep this going just for a little bit longer because we're using this. Beacon can go. This can go. Go. I think I've got to these. I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't build a bigger base. I did start putting quite a few items down to test them, but essentially I still pretty much had the 3-4 buildings. Thing is, a lot of food items and stuff I'm not really gonna, I mean, now that I've got no missions and, you know, I'm not going through bandages or food and things now we're into building, so certain things I'm not gonna really need too much going forward, of course, until the news comes out. But right, so this guy, which way? Downs. Okay.
Everything's for sale somewhere.
Even though he's got half a roof, he's but I think if I want more of these, then I will need to buy some more notes. You know, I could have more than 4 maybe, but we'll see if we can do that. So I'll do something with the roofs of the building. And these lights now. Now we still don't have a lot of the animal fat's not so bad, but say the iron. I've got these type of lights to sort of use as a street light. Quite good. Let me put on the corner of these. We've got the there isn't really sort of a lamppost with a candle thing unless I make it, and we've got these rectangle lamps. Might have chains, so what I was thinking of doing was, let's have a look, got enough to test it. But say if I put a chain there, I think, well, I've got this one which would definitely hang, but that's 3 and 3. That's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I don't think this one will hang. The placing and stuff. There. This one does have a hook on the top. I know you can hang stuff, but I can like hang that. So just see if does any of this stuff actually hang from a thing. I wanted some hanging lights. It'd be a shame if it doesn't. Maybe. You know, other sort of option would be to do something like stick a bit of wood out here, put a lamp on it, say, could sit on it. Staircases, get up on stuff. That lets me do it now, so I mean I could do something like that, which is probably better than nothing, but I'd rather have something hanging from the chain. I think that's the only I mean I've got hanging, but these won't hang off the angle, they'll hang here kind of thing. Oh, hang on. These are a bit big though, aren't they? This thing. Do it there, but I'd rather it be up here. Okay. Kind of weird. It gives it me there, but that gains. I mean, we can hang it on there, but again, with the reason I put these struts out so that I could. I don't really think I like that lamp. I like that lamp quite a bit. But let's have a look what else we got. Surprised this won't hang. Got a hoop on the top. Because when it snaps, if it allows me to do it, it's quite easy to play. The light. That'll work, but it's. I don't think I really liked it. That looks a bit too big and hanging a bit too low. Hang directly. Doesn't like the. Well, let's have a look. I could just have a bit of wood sticking out. What I think looks best, I guess. If it hangs directly, say from there, it's not so low. I prefer that to this chain. This is too low. Plus using an extra bit of metal for the chain. And it sort of lights the street a bit, sticking a bit further out. So let's put another... beam did I use? This one, I think. that particularly central. To look natural extinction. Oh, this one's getting hung up on lights. But here are we. Something now. Try and get you. There's about a couple inches of. And then, of course, if we do that, probably same. Yeah, the only thing is I can get it in a bit shorter because it can stick snapping up the side now and snapping off. Good snaps. Snapping on, snapping off. We go down anyway. Anyway, I'll work about it. I can't put the lights up. But with those lights there, I probably don't need lights like this. You just dump this stuff off and then I think we've got to finish off clearing the old base.
I tried to mix medicinal herbs with pineapple juice. It ruined the juice.
Okay. Right. If I've got room for seeds as well as room for a lot of this I don't really use. Look nice, but I mean the flax still gets used for various ship stuff. The wood is of major use. And then of course some of the stuff, some of the food that you have, a lot of the food stuff I have now dumbed down to just wanting 3 or 4 foods, so don't really use the potatoes anymore. I don't think I use the peppers too much. drawing that I put down there? Base, right. That is it. I think we're full now, aren't we? Right, let's go and look this back. Reads. Good. By keeping right, not kept them here. It could be, but I put the sack next to the weaving machine. Flax can go in there. Right, and then the food, the seeds, and then I need to put the dirt somewhere, but we're going to replant a lot of it, of course. Okay, so this one I think was seeds, some we didn't have. Fine. Food item. Seeds for corn. Had homes for that. Yeah. Leeks in there. Corn in there. Peppers in here. Take the peppers out more. This one, take the lower out. Doesn't really matter, but I'll try and keep this eggs, chicken and 4 foods. Stay there for now. Separate a lot of this coffee and stuff from the fruits as well. Okay. Right, I think this, I don't know, we could be closing the other camp down then, really. No point going there. I think we've got the copper mine there, so I might keep the fast travel here. Take this stuff. Rid of this box. Rid of this. Probably that. Probably keep this here. The rest of the that is it, people. I wonder if it works without the... Yeah, it does. Does the fast travel work without the fire? Of course it does. But I might want to build something and rebuild it, so there's a few items you can build without fires, of course, so that they allow you to... Things like some of the storage pots and the fire. We'll put a workbench down without a campfire as well. That is it. Goodbye, base. The first 120 hours. All that's left is 2 palm trees and a campfire. At times. Right, I'll go dump this off. Might go mine some iron, but... That's... I kind of wanted it nearer the ship, but it actually wants to be nearer the, you know, wherever you, all my cannon stuff's in there, but I can't. I think next I'll probably need to put foundation down. That one's turned open. Going on there. Like that. I think we'll sort of in the middle of the 2 cranes. Good, I don't know how much is that big enough space. Creates this sort of platform, but kind of looks a bit weird rather than being flat. Like that. I could put steps. Okay, that works. Sticking out less. Yeah, that works. And put railings up and things like that. Okay. Drop off. Stone, wood, cloth. They were in my go box. The yellow ones have gone up somewhere. Down. Might put it near the storage room, because probably where the items would be. And it's got a big sort of chimney thing, so I think it's meant to be outside. I don't like it there though, because it's blocking. Throw it here. Take that out. So yeah, I've got weapons and things in here, so if it's got a spare spade, these things don't wear out. Copper, so I don't need those. A lot of these I don't need either, but why don't they show? I'm in my inventory, I don't have to have it fitted. Iron. Pick them up. Make sure copper one that copper shovels are identical. One of the shovels. Okay. That works. Do. Hey, hourglass. Yeah, I didn't grab them, did I? I left them in the box. Mental thing. I've moved them, so I must have moved them to my inventory. Nope. Welcome, by the way. I'll try and do more of that, but a bit tricky with the flipping circular fire things they have in this game. I do need to go get some more iron, because a lot of the lighting I can't do without iron. I need to buy the more traders. I can't remember, I think they're 200, so if we're getting another 2 traders into that, 400, I've actually got that. So take them, bring the shower pot, but I take that. Here. Yeah, I thought there were more traders than there were in the game, but as I say, I think where I've seen it in videos, it's just people doing what I'm doing now, where you double them up.
Craft keeps us going.
So you get a merchant food. Is it just this guy who sells? They're all the same, aren't
I
they?
have everything you need for a good hunt.
Animal products. No, that is different, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to buy that. I've got
Still
a
working.
I've got a
Still
food and
building.
natural resources. Okay, so maybe there was 4 then.
These came from deep places.
This guy doesn't have one. Does this guy have one? I don't think this guy does.
Isn't sailing here on sea?
Here you'll find the brethren's finest wares, mate.
No. So is that just three merchants?
That's the best we've got.
I mean, I'll get another natural. They're actually 100, not 200. I might have 2 of these because, as I say, when I order them, I order stone or wood. I can only order 1 at a time, so having 2. It's just 3, yeah. Kind of weird with 4 faction. Kind of thought there was 4. Is it put the notes now? Oh, in my inventory. They can move into my little market zone. Rather dark with not enough lighting. I mean, I might just do, because I might, we probably could do 6 or something, so I could double up on the food anyway. We'll just all this stuff's easy to do. So if I do the animal merchant, is that the right way around? Yeah, so
I can
probably-
arrange the
Can I
supply.
get fats from here then? And then crab meat. Oh god, I can order crab meat. Not that I need it so much now. We've got nothing to do, but animal fat I need for the lights though. These come in 30, so 10, 30, 300 fat. Order that, and then this one, then I will put another natural. No. There we go. So I haven't quite finished off the roof. I don't seem to have any wooden roofs. Unless I use flooring or something. So I was trying to build some individual beams, make this building look a little bit unique, and also have it semi-open as I've got it. So we'll try and get more lights hanging off that when we can get iron. Run out. You've got your streets down the side, yeah. But yeah, over there on the other side is where we're going to build the tavern and the botanical gardens, or pretty gardens. They're not going to be sort of farms; it will just be looks. And I'll probably build the port palace over there. The big dining hall and throne room or something. Yeah, I've got lots of aesthetics to do, but I'm still very short on a lot of the mining stuff because I've used it, but we've got none now to take down from the other base. Got some clay over here. Is this actually growing back now? Probably not. I mean, I've got no mines on this island, but with the fast travel system, it's not. It wasn't going back yet. Really? Death Wish, Desperate Dodos. Even the little baby one's going for me. Normally the other ones. Thing is, I don't any of this food. I do need to make a bit more purple. I need to make a bit more coffee and seafood. I need the crab legs. Do, 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 do. And then we'll need to do a bit of. I'll need to obviously do some mining. Most of the resources I probably will order in but then I've got to do some sailing. I've got, say, 2 side quests, one of them being a ship at sea. To do anyway, which will I'll get more trinkets and stuff. I've got about only maybe 4 blueprint things to buy now, well, that are related to buildings. I've got more of the ship stuff to do. As we finish the game Friday and stuff, wood ramp for a wood roof. Have I got a wood ramp? There's one of the wooden things I've still not got. I'm surprised they don't have wooden roofs. You know, it's all either reeds and then it goes straight into. I mean, I do like the tiles, but I mean, what I did on this is I just put some flooring up there, too, and I've put a bit of temporarily change it later if I want. I've got this stuff, large reed, going at the moment. I mean, they're actually all active with what I've got, so I'm gonna say this wasn't really meant to be a full-on building, just sort of here. Match the other side at the moment. Why the bloody just snap into your thing, please? That's not right. Change your camera angle will help. Right. Use honest? No, I've used something else. I mean, I like this roof better actually than Lee's one, but it's a different angle. What's that? It's 26. Have I got a 45 of? No. I mean, it's all meant to be open anyway. I mean, I could just put a pillar in to sort of make it look like it's all planned. But I might well change all this anyway. A little bit more a thatched look to it, but there is a one of the ones I haven't purchased yet. I'm out of gold. I mean, it kind of looks alright for the time being. As I say, I wanted this building to be sort of holy. Not holy, holy. I just don't like those green leaves. Makes it look like... Because I've got some flooring up there rather than some proper... Okay. It works for now. Actually not too bad really. I just wanted it to look like a sort of a constructed wooden shelter. What I was going for. These there then. How much tile stuff, how much clay have I got? Because I've still got to finish off all the getting where they put it. Special this thing. I always get confused because it's not a wall, but they've got... I don't think it's a wall. But it's quite expensive because it's like a whole big chunk of the ceiling is one, and these cornices are all also one, so kind of looks crap without them. So at 168, so probably boxed out gaps in the light from the inside as well. It's quite nicely with this roof. Yes. The sides. Yeah, makes it look nice. Those stairs were just, I was having a... that other roof's got... The building's not the... It's not all the same size. In walls I kind of went for a more interesting, and it's having a problem with the roof. And knocks and... Why is that? I'm taking something down. Why would it take out that one? Okay. Side. Let me get rid of these. I think if I do a porch, I'll probably do a version of these. Do a bit of a decking and porch out the front. I don't think I can be bothered to try and do this roof now. It's find the various different angles, the inverts, and it's partly because, you know, I've got this bit sticking out, but I think the building looks more interesting not being a square, but and I couldn't fill these in. I'm gonna do this, but then this roof, but then this wall is longer than it's just get off the roof, LG. Nobody will notice. We'll put it out later. I've got cornice at the front here, side, back. Some of this I haven't done. I was making a few things here. Might pick them up. No iron left. The walkway around the outside. Right, and then these want to be replaced with them. I don't. No metal. I got no metal at all. Oh no, I've got one more. Better outside, although I quite like the short ones as well. I don't have any iron. We'll do a lot more guns on the other side of the islands. As I say, I'm going to connect these up solidly if I can. But then I will probably have a natural break, and I was going to try have a go at building my own bridge. They don't have bridges in the game per se, but probably would want a probably, you know, 26 or something, so that build a bridge over. But for practical terms of just running back and forth and not having to swim and stuff, I'm going to try and connect these up. I don't know, they kind of look like they're aligned. I'm not sure about the height. Don't think I've got. Let me take a stack of 50 stone or something. I think quite difficult to do it because bonfires are circular for a start. I wish they were square, or give me the option of and they can't overlap at all when I kind of want them to, but I can still build outside them. And well, you can see, well, I built something down there by mistake. Hard to look. They've modelled it. I wish there was more underwater stuff in this game. I'd quite like them to do what Enshrouded did with drowning. But yeah, I mean, I love the bonfire system for grabbing stuff, but it's building wise, it's proving to be a bit of a pain because two circles don't match up. You could have an option of having them change to squares and having bigger bonfires, but it's not essentially meant to be a building. Let's have some good building in it. So can I build? There's something down there. Build up too deep. Chucking bits of rock at the bottom of the and then it doesn't need it for a little while because the a lot of this take out and change, but I don't want to leave snapping on with it. No, I'm not getting the one deep down now. The elevation, because I started to build one a bit earlier last night and it was too high. I think I might have the elevation right on that. We'll see. I don't know if they are in a row. Taking it away from underwater because you can't access the building when you're swimming. There's one random one somewhere, but this is outside the building. I'm not sure which ring's which now. I think this is the outside of my bonfire from back there. And then the other one ends about there, but can build. It's taken from my main port now. So we're inside here, so that ring is I don't think it's the same height, which is a bugger. It's not, is it? I'm higher, am I? Oh, I don't know actually. A bit hard to tell. Quite a line. Bugger me. Oh, I don't know. Will anybody notice? I will. Have to take out stuff below it. Can actually delete the stuff underwater, kind of. I don't know. This stone doesn't have an exact edge anyway, does it? Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Sort of fits but doesn't fit. I mean, it's certainly on a horizontal level it matches. I mean, at the moment, I just wanted a more practical so I can actually get across without having to swim and stuff. Start building over here a bit. As I say, my idea is actually to have a bridge built, but that will be more aesthetics later on if because my storage is over there and things. Obviously I'll need to build some local storage here, but if I did need to go across there, then I wanted a quick easy way to do it. If it touches the ground, it does sort of put... It's quite nice, this game, in a way, because it puts a long depth piece in if it can reach it, where it can't because obviously a certain height limit. So you haven't got like one stone with nothing under it. You can see the wall going all the way down to the bottom, and that's nice how it does that with a lot of there. Gets a bit of stability with the thing next to it now. I think for this to join here, because then it gets a bit Yankee here. Well, that will do for practical purposes, I think. I mean, the tavern's gonna have to go up on, and obviously I can build a few storage wood on me, or nails. Build a few of these. That's fiber. Just to put some stone and wood in. Problem's gonna be trying to level this. This leveling in this game is probably the worst part of the building, to be honest. Not very good. Don't have a proper terrain. Large area. Deformation and stuff. It's all just digging holes, filling it back in, and it's pretty rubbish. It's strange because the actual building resource management is so good. But I'll just put a couple of these down so that we've actually got place to put some wood and fibre. So probably build more, but right. I think I need to go mine some iron. Put this off there. Get as many slots as we can. Money can go back in the ship. Here. Feather off. Okay, so that's probably enough. I mean, iron, usually I fill the ship up as well, because it only does stacks of 15. Iron mine location. Oh, you still about boxing, or have you fallen asleep? The stream's quite quiet. I don't really know how many people are going to watch me just potter around and build, but it's the right place. One with the torches. Follow the torches. Need to get more tree seeds. It's a shame I can't order those in. Goat City. The goats are never here. One thing I hope they change is not having the animals and ships just spawn in on you. There's like nothing's around, but as soon as you're around, then they spawn in. It's kind of, especially with the sea and the ships, it's a bit annoying. I mean, it's not when you're trying to farm ships again. I think these are empty. One of them might have iron in there, but clear out the iron. I didn't bring my mining ring. I picked that up. The iron. Takes. Yeah, I mean the ring is 70% less stamina use, so I should have grabbed it. But the goats will start appearing soon. That's okay now. I mean, now that we're like hot power or something, yeah, quick blast from my gun, although I'm pretty much out of bullets. The iron situation. Take me long to mine the nodes now, though, with that stats and everything that you have. Down here. Usually the goats start appearing as I mine this side. I've left the barriers up because it does help stop them charging me in numbers. I think at this location there are only 6s anyway, so I'll just lap them pretty quick. At all of that is all rolls down the hill. Usually I'll fill up the ship with iron, whatever slots it's got left. It's quite a lot because I've got 52 slots in the ship, but of course it's got loads of stuff already in it. And then usually about 2, and then fill myself up as well. So I managed to get all of this mine. I've got three rooms like this, and then the 2 bits on the outside. So good that you can build stairs and stuff and it just grows all around it and doesn't get destroyed. Imagine how annoying it would be if it stopped it growing, or when you're swinging your pickaxe you'd be destroying your platforms, but they're kind of just invulnerable with it all growing and you swinging. It's like you hit the orbit. The most quality life things, so you're not having to constantly repair or reset. Oh, I had all this stuff out there. And the OCD kicks in where I go, I don't want to leave one bit stuck to the wall. Do, 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 do. And the fact you don't have to pick everything up, it just all goes into your inventory. So nice. You're still lurking, Jay, out, no worries. Early for you, still, I imagine. So short of iron, I've had to come and do a bit of iron mining. Dog's breakfast out of this thing. Like most of the lights I want to build and stuff all need the iron. That bit. Good, good, good. Right, I think this room's done. Stuff to piece over here. Bit more on the walls there. Not that either of us really play the game anymore, JR, but did you see that CCP have been sold again? Whatever. Like, parent company sold them to someone else. Even Hilmar's got a different... doesn't list CCP at the end of his... whether that will be a death knell for the game or a lifeline, I don't know, but... it's still just too expensive and a full-time job for me to play it anymore, but... kind of a shame. But I forget the name now, but let me quickly unload what I've got on me. Come in here until we take them. There. A little bit of stone that can go in here. The rest. Goat. And I don't want its hides and stuff. Little node on the wall here. One of the 3 rooms, but worth taking. All of it. Okay, so I did that room up there already, and then there's 2 rooms down here. Lights back on. When generally mining in gaming is a bit friggin' annoying, but this game, partly because it auto picks everything up and the way that you can build things, it goes around and stuff, it just... I mean, it's a little bit slow at first. Once you get your stats up and stuff, it goes a lot quicker, and it's just so, you know, quick and easy, quite chill. We're currently mining in Valheim. What, you're playing a computer game? I thought you had no time. I can't play Valheim now. The performance of the game for me is really bad, and I've tried various things. Keep getting all these micro stutters. Tried Vulkan and not Vulkan, and various game settings, makes no difference. Could be the save, but you know, because there's been a lot of updates since my original save. But yeah, I don't know, the quality of life's just too, you know, other games do it better now. I think Enshrouded is I'm gonna enjoy Shrouded more than this, I think, as far as the depth of the game and the building goes. With fluid dynamics and voxel based stuff. We've got ships though, unfortunately. We have got like a wingsuit thing. I mean, I might get Enshrouded for June, but I spent so much money on games, even though I'm trying to get bargains and getting cheap and half price. And channel doesn't make any money, and I keep spending money I don't have, going bankrupt. But, you know, a £25 game, if I can get several hundred hours out of it or something. And Enshrouded on the key sites, I can actually get under 20, but I also want to do Stalker 2 when that gets its update. Oh, Dusty gave me some copies on my... I don't know if I've had copies before, but they're the Buy Me a Coffee on YouTube thing, so I was like, oh, that's nice. But then I... I think I made 70 cents in April. Which, when you turn it to pounds, is about 40p. My electricity probably costs more than that. But then YouTube's not monetized, and Twitch is still nowhere near. I mean, you know, I mean, if I had 1,000 on each, I'd be like that. I mean, I'm not trying to be, you know, and I know I'm not YouTube. That's not the point and stuff. And a man with a deep voice who's, you know, talks about history and gaming all the time isn't the best. But what was this? Somebody I watched or something, and they'd only started about 4 months. It was a girl. I can't remember what it was, some of the game, but she's been going about 6 months. Got like 45,000 followers on Twitch or something. I was like 45,000 in like less than 6 months. What the fuck have I been doing for 10 years? Need a cat. Cat cam. I nearly contacted you the other day, Jer, because there was these random shootings. I mean, you must know about it. It was in Houston. But it was kind of weird. I mean, it's not really made major news over here. There's a channel I watched that covers some US news, and but it was like 10 shootings, and they'd used 4 different cars. And it all seemed quite random, like they weren't drive-bys. It's not the one in California at all. This was definitely in Houston. And I've not really heard any more about it. And I just thought, oh crikey, that's the last thing you need is either a group of people or, you know, I don't know whether it was like 1 or 2 people that just kept swapping and stealing cars, or it was some sort of organised thing, but the police scanners and stuff were talking about the fact that there'd been 10 individual shootings that at the time of when I was watching it seemed unconnected and random, and involving 4 different vehicles. And I just thought, what the hell is going on? And then I wake up, and then there's been something in California or something yesterday and today. So I hope yourself and people you know and everything around some of that area and stuff are all safe and not affected. Sometimes when it's just so random, it's pretty scary. You know, you could be just going around your business. Next minute, you know, it's like Vietnam or something. And several times, so I think we had to hit everything off that built. Got 1 rock left to do. What they could do in this game, though, I suppose, you might allow you to sort of build proper, like, walkways that stick to the side of the walls. It's great they allow all this stuff to happen. There's nothing being specifically built, so you could have like a mining shelf or something. Right, I think pretty much that's all the stuff then, isn't it? I've done this node down here, I've done this route. think there was more stuck on the walls just here. Did this one. Did the stuff that was on the side of the wall there. And the stuff that's here, so... Goat trying to get me somewhere. I mean, I need stone back at the base and everything, so I think I'll just fill up. Go dump it in the ship. Pins off. Some of this stuff I can start to empty, I think, because, you know, I need it now for the build. Stone, iron, the whole lot, the whole shebang. Where am I going? Follow the lights. You still there, JR? Stuff just sitting there on the floor. Alright, let's call in the ship and fill it up. I emptied a lot of the trinkets, so it's not too bad. We'll go. Definitely worth getting the 52 slot frigate. Yeah, I was going to build the other frigate. I mean, maybe I will do it at some point, maybe. Few slots spare still, but I don't think we're going to need it. Let me just pick this stuff up. I kind of thought stuff on the floor disappeared after, like, you logged off for a few days, but I don't think it does, you know, because I've come across places I've been before and it's still there on the floor. Oh. In the pot. Right, let's give that the rest of the iron. Okay, so take all this. Not only will we be able to take all the iron that we've mined from, or mine being iron. Sometimes I have a basket that I've left behind at this time, but I will take everything from these containers. I've got slots because we're going to need it anyway, so. I think wood, fibers. Yep, that looks good. It's time for a cup of tea as well. There's slots. I think I really want to take from here. Take that, 'cause it's back. That I need, but it's only one. Wooden stone, so little. Yeah, meat I don't. That's fine. That is fine. Good. Bit of iron. Let's bring the ship back.
So many unanswered
Can't
questions.
sail out of there. Let me come over here. Not that I plan to sail it out that way, but okay. Things away then. Most of it's going to be iron, so I'm going to go in here. This is going to be ingots. Okay. Grab it from the ship. Oh no. I'll put the ingots up here, but I'm going to stone. And we're empty, that's good. Quick and easy. And let's just check when we left anything. Don't want to be there. One stack of iron. Good. Right, I need some iron ingots. So do some of these up. Let me do these in 25s quicker. It will all be gone again. Quite a bit of bullets, but we're not really using them. Get a little bit back up. Right, that's everything gone then. Well, not quite. I need more ash. So let's put 100 wood in here. 100 wood in here. Got a little bit of ash left, but we're actually out of charcoal. Actually, right. Do 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 do. Right, I don't know, it's nearly 5 o'clock and the streams are pretty quiet. It's probably a good place to stop. I need to wait for these ingots to do. Need to fix this roof and then start replacing some of the lights with metal ones. We've got some of the farms to do at the back, some more stuff to do. We've back here, more dormitories. This has just been bunged here for now. I actually do have these. I can start chucking them down for a bit. So we've got stuff growing. Do it. Out the zone. Got stuff. I've picked up all our seeds, but I'm going to put some proper farms out here. I need to work out a way to get a lot of this land a bit flatter. If I can't, I'll just have to step it up and just brick over it. The landscaping's not really fix this roof, so I'll mess around with it. It's got different heights and elevations. So yeah, and then I think when I do the other side, I'm going to have a bit of a front garden, so I think the lighthouse is going to be out on the seaside facing part of the island, like out here somewhere, probably on this headland. Probably could have put the lighthouse here. I'm going to put the tavern here. Have a bit of a garden, for aesthetics. I think as soon as you come across, and then sort of say the tavern sort of facing this way, and the big sort of stately home will be sort of on the rest of it, which will probably be massive. It will be as high as those cliffs and take up a good chunk of space. So yeah, the tavern will be out here. The tavern's going to be pretty big as well. Might be using like 10,000. It's going to be a bit of brick foundation and a lot of wood. But I think I'll do what I did. So a lot of this I will need to put foundations on, because it's a lot a lot easier to build. A nice flat foundation. But yeah, all that's still to do, of course. Lots of lights need to be built. Anyway, we'll leave it there. I'll go for my cup of tea. It's 5 PM. Otherwise, have a good one. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time. Take care.